Bumpety, 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 bumpety. Oh, hello there. I'm just checking my heart rate by feeling the pulse in my wrist. It's a nice way of reminding yourself that you are still alive. I don't know about you, but I always get worried when I feel unwell and under the weather. The slightest ache or pain makes my imagination run away, and I end up thinking that I have something terribly wrong with me. Is this just a headache or a brain tumour? Is this pain in my chest just indigestion, or am I having a heart attack? I am a bit of a hypochondriac. A hypochondriac is a person who constantly worries about their health, or, more to the point, a person who often feels as if they have something seriously wrong with them, when they don't. A hypochondriac has hypochondria. Anyway, enough about my aches and pains. Welcome to Full English number 16. I hope you are feeling as fit as a fiddle and in the pink, ready for another delve into the wonderful world of English. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get on with today's Full English right now. Can you see what sort of day it is here? Can you guess which season this is? It is mild but damp. The ground is very moist. The trees have begun to shed their leaves. No, not that kind of shed. To shed is a verb which means to lose a part of what makes up a thing. A tree sheds its leaves. The leaves fall off. They drop from the trees. They fall from the trees. Some animals shed their skin. For example, snakes and certain types of insects shed their skin. Some animals shed their fur. Cats and dogs grow extra fur for winter and then shed it before summer arrives. Even humans shed parts of their body. Our skin is slowly shed as new cells come along. We also lose hair too, some more than others. So, what time of year is it? Yes, of course, it is autumn. Here in England, autumn is a wonderful time of year. The leaves turn red and gold before falling to the ground. Early autumn is one of the most beautiful times of the year. Do you ever find yourself stricken with shyness? Do you ever feel shy? Would you describe yourself as a shy person? It would be fair to say that we all feel a little shy from time to time. There are certain situations where shyness might affect you. Perhaps you are meeting someone for the first time. Even worse, perhaps you are about to meet many people who you don't know. They say that loneliness is a crowded room, and for a shy person, this is very true. We often equate nervousness with being shy. You might not know what to say in certain situations, which can lead to the appearance of being shy. A lack of confidence in certain situations can lead to an attack of shyness. We often position shy alongside awkward in a sentence. A shy person might be described as apprehensive, bashful, coy, retiring, and timid. A shy person might find themselves being accused of being antisocial or standoffish, as their silence can sometimes be misinterpreted as arrogance or conceitedness. I know this because it has happened to me. I can sometimes be quite shy in certain situations, which can lead to some people asking, "What's the deal with your friend Duncan? He won't speak to anyone. He seems a bit arrogant to me." No, I'm not being arrogant or stuck up or conceited. I'm just a little bit shy. That's all. Have you ever taken part in a contest or competition, and after the result or winner has been announced, you feel cheated? You find yourself thinking that perhaps the winner was chosen for a reason. Perhaps you felt that the competition was rigged or fixed. To rig something means to arrange a situation in such a way that the result is assured. To rig something is to cheat and fix a game or contest to go one particular way. For example, in a talent show, the winner might turn out to be a relative of one of the judges. This might lead people to think that the contest was rigged or fixed. In sport, a boxing match can be rigged so as to allow people to place heavy bets on the winner. One of the boxers taking part in the match is paid to take a fall so as to ensure that the other one wins. Almost anything can be rigged or fixed so as to give someone an advantage or a definite chance of winning. The world of English is indeed a fun and exciting place to be, but it can also be confusing for those learning the language. Some English words especially can create confusion and lead to mistakes being made. A good example of this confusion is the similarity between the words momentum and memento. They seem to be related, but in fact they are not. In physics, the word momentum relates to the quantity of motion of an object based on its mass and speed. That is to say, how heavy and how fast it can travel is related to the amount of energy it can create. This energy is classed as potential, which relates to what the object can do. For example, the weight and speed of a rolling rock will give you its potential energy value. The movement is its momentum. The force and thrust created is called impetus. Movement is impetus. Momentum can also relate to the driving force or impetus of a course of events, how one action or event can have an effect on other things. The size of the effect and how long it will last relates to its momentum. The discussion of a controversial topic will gain momentum as more people become involved. The word memento refers to an object that has been kept as a reminder of a past event. A memento is a souvenir. It is something that has been put aside as a treasured possession. A keepsake is a memento. A photograph taken at a special event can be a memento. Something bought during a trip to a particular place is a memento. So as you can see, the words momentum and memento are very different indeed. Can you see what I'm wearing over there? These are overalls. We normally refer to them as a pair or set. An overall is an item of clothing that is worn so as to protect a person's body and clothing from damage caused by such things as paint or grease. Some overalls are designed to cover the entire body, while others only protect certain parts. In general, overalls are designed to cover and protect you. They are very easy to put on and take off. Some overalls have lots of pockets on them so as to allow you to safely carry things around with you. The material used to make overalls can be thin and lightweight or very thick and heavy. The thicker overalls offer better protection from things like grease and oil and can prevent skin damage caused by a knock or fall. You can wear lots of clothing under your overalls so as to keep you warm, or if it's a hot day, you can be completely naked under them and wear nothing at all. These overalls are so comfortable. I wish I could wear them all the time. Don't you just hate it when things go wrong? When something you are trying to do goes to pieces? When a project you have been planning for a long time goes awry? To go awry refers to a situation or event that goes off course. The thing you expected to happen did not. It went awry. Something that is not straight or appears crooked can also be described as being awry. The poet Robert Burns once wrote that the best laid schemes of mice and men often go awry, which means however much work and preparation you put into something, there is always the possibility that something will crop up or come along to jeopardize your plans. The problem in question can come from an outside source or through a mistake of your own. Just one false move on your part can damage or destroy what you are doing. It would be fair to say that the more complex the thing you are doing, the higher the chances are that something will go wrong. A problem or difficulty can be described as adversity. This word names anything that is seen as a setback or problem. An obstacle that has to be overcome or a problem that causes disruption and delay is an adversity. An adverse occurrence is adversity. When there is a problem, we can say that there is a catch, glitch, hiccup, hold up, hitch, hindrance, hurdle, setback, snag. There is something wrong. Something has gone wrong. It's all gone pear-shaped. It's all gone to pot. It's all gone a bit wrong. I say it's up, then you say it's down. I give a smile, while you show a frown. I go off to the countryside, while you go off to town. Why do you have to be so contrary all the time? Why do you have to be so contrary? I say it's easy, then you say it's hard. I say hello there, then you say ta-ta. I say front garden, then you say backyard. Why do you have to be so contrary all the time? Why do you have to be so contrary? I say it's black, then you say it's white. I say good morning, then you say good night. I say it's too loose, and you say too tight. Why do you have to be so contrary all the time? Why do you have to be so contrary? I say go to Mallorca, but you prefer Corfu. I want to cheer, while you start to boo. I feel like eating salad, but you want a hot thick stew. Why do you have to be so contrary all the time? Why do you have to be so contrary? I nod my head in agreement, while you shake yours in disgust. I warmly greet new people, while you view them with distrust. I want a world of freedom, but you don't care if it's unjust. Why do you have to be so contrary all the time? Why do you have to be so contrary? It's time to take a look at another buzzword. A buzzword is a phrase or word that is used a lot during a certain period or is popular during a certain time. Today's buzzword is logistics. The word logistics is a plural noun that means the organisation and arrangements carried out to perform a large task. To carry out a large task, arrangements must be made and plans are often drawn up. To do one thing, you must do this, this, and this. The logistics of doing something, the details of what must be done to achieve something. During a military manoeuvre, the transportation of troops and equipment from one region to another requires a logistical plan. To move one thing or many things from one place to another requires a logistical plan. Logistical is the adjective and logistics is the plural noun. To do anything on a large scale or over a long distance normally means that logistics will be involved. As you can see, I'm still in a bit of a tangle here. What a muddle I'm in. Sadly, that is all I have time for today, but don't be sad and don't be glum because there are lots of new lessons still to come. This is Mr. Duncan in the birthplace of the English language. That is, of course, England, saying thank you for watching me, teaching you, and of course, until next time, ta-ta for now.